Once upon a time, there lived a great king called Oba Ademola. He was loved and respected by his people. Oba Ademola had two wives, Olori Atinuke and Olori Abidemi. Atinuke was loved by the people because of her compassion and kind heart, while Abidemi was hated because of her pride and wicked heart. Oba Ademola had no child and heir to the throne, and that troubled him all the time. One day, Oba Ademola decided to consult the gods. He called the chief priest to the palace and asked him to help ask the gods what was needed to be done, and also sacrifice some animals for the gods. The chief priest told the king that in the next 8 market days, the queens will conceive, but they are to embark on a journey to Oyo and stay there till they give birth, and on no condition should they return until they do so. Truly, the queens conceived and started preparing for their journey. They took all that they needed for the duration of the pregnancy and embarked on the journey to Oyo. They stayed in Oyo, and months later, they had their babies. Olori Atinuke and Olori Abidemi both gave birth to a son. When the king heard of the arrival of his sons, he was filled with excitement and he threw a feast for 7 days. Olori Abidemi's son was named Adewale, while Olori Atinuke's son was named Adetunji. Adewale grew up to be a very arrogant prince. He was so proud and had no respect, not even for his elders. He would punish anyone who does not greet him to his liking. And to add to that, he was a weakling. He couldn't even swing a sword. Most times, he would get drunk and start assaulting his servants. His character was encouraged by his mother. His mother made him believe that he doesn't have to work to get anything he wants. This troubled Oba Ademola so much. Not only that he is his first son, but that he is the heir to the throne, as the tradition demanded. Prince Adetunji, Olori Atinuke's son, on the other hand, was a very hard-working and gentleman. He was loved and cherished by the people. He was a farmer and a successful one at that. Adetunji would advise the king sometimes on sensitive matters that would make the kingdom prosper more. He turned out to be his father's favorite, and the king sometimes would wish he was the crowned prince. Prince Adewale grew jealous of Prince Adetunji, but instead of him to change his ways, he tried to tarnish Adetunji's image several times, but no one believed him. Prince Adewale became so eager to become the king. One day, he secretly poisoned the king's food, and when Oba Ademola ate the food, he fell ill, and days later, he died. The maids who served the king's food were accused of killing him, and so were sentenced to death. When it was time to crown Prince Adewale as king, the golden staff of authority became missing, and the chief priest said that without the staff, no coronation would take place. The chief priest further told them that only the rightful prince would be crowned king, and they should both embark on the journey to the royal forest to find the staff of authority. When Prince Adewale found out that his position was threatened, he forcefully took over the kingdom as king. He ordered the arrest of the chief priest and his brother Adetunji, and anyone that disobeyed his order was made to face severe punishment. Soon, calamity was upon the land. Their crops stopped growing. The rivers became dried. The fishes died, and there was no peace in the land anymore. People began to die of starvation. When the people saw the disaster was not ending, the guards that were in charge of the prison decided to sneak Prince Adetunji out of the prison cell. They told him to run as fast as he could and gave him some food for his journey. Prince Adetunji embarked on the journey to the royal forest. When he was in the forest, he saw an old woman carrying loads on her head. Adetunji ran to her and helped her with it. Unknown to him, she was a spirit, and she was testing him. The old woman led Prince Adetunji to the staff, and he took it. When he was about leaving, the spirit told him to look into the pot. When he did, he saw how Olori Abidemi lies that she was the first to give birth. When his mother, Olori Atinuke, gave birth to him, Queen Abidemi sent some men to go and attack the midwife who was supposed to deliver the news to his father, Oba Demola. The men kidnapped the midwife and tied her to a tree. Hours later, Olori Abidemi had her son, Prince Adewale, and sent her own midwife to run to the palace and deliver the news to the king. So when Olori Atinuke's midwife finally got to the palace, she met that the king was already celebrating the birth of Prince Adewale as the heir to the throne. Prince Adetunji was shocked, and he ran to the palace with the staff of authority. The villagers sang as he entered the throne room. When Prince Adewale saw him with the staff of authority, he tried to snatch it from him, but he was immediately struck with lightning. He began to confess that he knew he wasn't the oldest son, and he also said how he killed his father, the king. And he immediately became mad and roamed into the evil forest. Prince Adetunji was crowned king, and the calamity in the land ended. The people in the village threw a feast that lasted for weeks, and they lived in harmony. This is the end of this story.
Thank you for listening to this story. Please do not forget to subscribe, like and share this video, and also comment where you are watching from below. We love and appreciate you. Bye.